So hello my dear friends, welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So today in this video, I'm going to be discussing the combination of becoming a good sportsman in Vedic astrology. And this is also a video of the career and the business aspect where we are going to be discussing all the combinations which will first of all help you to go into the physical sports and even the mental sports also. Physical sports including like going to cricket also, badminton also, basketball, soccer, football. So all these are physical sports. And we will also discuss the mental sports also, where a lot of mental challenges are required, like specifically chess. Nowadays, you have also seen many gaming people, okay? So that are highly, you can call them gamers also, playing different games actually. Shooting games and different other form of gaming activities that require more mental effort actually. So we will try to discuss both of these combination where the physical exertion or the mental exertion is required. And we will also try to understand whether you have the capacity to make it as a full-time career or not. Because in the 21st century in which we are currently living in, there are variety of career options which many individuals even sometime after pursuing their education in some different field, they tend to work in some different field. So we will also try to understand with the help of Vedic astrology what are that combination which will create that thing, and then we will try to understand this video as a whole bigger perspective. And I request you to please watch this video till end. Now very first thing I will tell you, you need to pay attention specifically towards the first house of the natal birth chart. That is also known as D1 chart in Vedic astrology. Pay attention towards your first house. Okay, because the first house lord or your ascendant lord is actually going to play a very significant role in order for you to go into the field of sports. Irrespective whether it's a physical or it's a mental sports, but the first house is going to play a very important role because first house represents you, and first house is also the house which represents the supreme intelligence of the person, supreme intelligence. And first house is also the house which represents a body and mind coordination. So for example, if you are performing some sort of physical sports actually, it's a first of all physical sports is a very challenging activity. You need to have good body mind coordination. Suppose you want to like catch a ball maybe at the time of shooting the badminton. So you see it require a lot of body mind coordination, like your mind will also going to be running properly and body is also going to be there. So the first house lord is the body mind coordination, and that is going to play a very significant role. If your ascendant lord is first of all very well positioned in its own house, in the very first house, in its own zodiac sign, it's a very comfortable placement. And also if the first house lord is forming connection with the Rahu anywhere in the horoscope, because Rahu is that boosting energy, this actually have the capacity to work upon yourself. Because these activities require a lot of improvement, like self-improvement are going to be there. So Rahu is the planet, if it is forming connection with ascendant lord anywhere in the chart, it means first of all, yes, this is going to make you an ambitious person and you have the capacity to follow your goals and ambitions at the same time. And second, the most important planet is planet Mars, which we cannot ignore. I understand the first house is very important for you, but without Mars, becoming a successful sportsman, specifically from the career standpoint of view, it's near to impossible. Because Mars is the planet which particularly represents the energy, the flow of energy which is present inside you. So all the sports, I will tell you, even all the activities, they also required a great amount of willpower, enthusiasm, courage, and a great amount of physical labor at the same time. And that is where Mars is going to play a very important role. This is also the planet which represents the competitiveness. Competitiveness, I hope you understand, okay? Because in the sports, I will tell you, it's a very challenging environment. And you need to become that hardcore mindset, or you need to become extremely competitive. Only then you will be able to secure some good position into the sports, and then you will be able to really make it as a career. But you need to have a very strong Mars in the horoscope. Now I will tell you, Mars is becoming pretty stronger if it is going in the Agni, fire zodiac signs. So the sign of Aries, if the Mars is in your Aries, the sign of Leo, Mars is in the sign of Leo, and Mars in Sagittarius. These are the three placements where Mars is going to give you extra potential. Secondly, if Mars is forming connection with the Rahu at the same time. Now, Mars and Rahu, although is a very deadly combination, and this actually have the capacity to destroy many areas of the life, but we are here not concerned over the relationships and other things here. We are more concerned over the career aspect. So Mars and Rahu is also an extremely suitable combination, specifically in order for you to become a very good sports person. And I'm talking about the top 1% of the sports people that are highly recognized in their own field actually, because the strength of the Mars is going to give you that enthusiasm. Even Mars going in the friendly zodiac signs, like Mars going in the sign of Pisces, which is ruled by Jupiter, that is also going to make you a very good swimmer also. Like you need to just try to connect the zodiac sign energy with the planet Mars energy. This will give us more deeper indications regarding, okay, what kind of sports we are going to be in. So the watery zodiac sign, like specifically the sign of Pisces and Scorpio, it represents some watery sports are going to be there. If Mars is in the fire, it represents more action-oriented sports, which require lot of effort and lot of stamina. Even Mars going specifically in the air element, this is also very strong combination in order for you to go into the mental sports actually, which we will discuss later on. And Mars also specifically going in the earth element, also have the capacity to give you boost and motivation towards going into that area. But specifically the fire element and Mars in the fire element is going to play a very important role. So first is the strength of the ascendant lord, and second is the planet Mars. Third important point, maximum number of planets going in the fire zodiac sign, maximum number. So there are total 9 planets in Vedic astrology. Suppose you are having 6 planets, 5 planets posited specifically in the fire zodiac sign, because fire is the zodiac sign which will give you that boost and aggression inside you to go headstrong and fight with something. This is also strong placement if you want to go into the field of entrepreneurship, like building your own business, startup industry and these kind of a thing. So Mars is going to play a very important role, because this is that planet which is the significant of a sheer willpower. Okay, so Mars must need to be forming some sort of strong connectivity into your horoscope. It must need to be very well positioned into your horoscope in order for you to go into that area. And the fire zodiac signs and the specifically the fire planets, fire planet, it means planet Sun also, planet Mars also, and Jupiter up to some extent. These 3 planets also need to be forming some connection with the fire actually, or even with the air element, like Jupiter in air element, Mars also in air element, Sun is in air element. This is also going to give you that zeal actually inside you to do something. So these are the specific combination that have the capacity to give you long-term success into the field of this thing. Now, when it comes to making full-time career in this particular area, you need to have 10th house lord forming strong conjunction with the ascendant lord or with Mars or with Rahu in the D1 and in the D10 chart. D10 is the Shma chart of the career. So these 2 charts are going to play a very significant role in order for you to go into that area. Next important is the mental sports, which require you to have a lot of mental exertion, like gaming industry. Suppose you want to become a top-notch gamer, or you want to become a top-notch chess players also, or anything which activity that also require a lot of mental energy. Because I will tell you, gaming is also a very tactical thing. You need to use a lot of tactical brain to solve something, or solving puzzles also. It requires a lot of tactical brain actually, which is not like a normal person. Like you need to have some extraordinary combination, and that is where the planet Mercury is going to play a very, very significant role in order for you to become a good mental sports person. Mercury specifically, I will tell you, going in the fire elements also. Mercury even forming connection with the Rahu is also going to make you a very clever chess player, extremely clever. Because here I will tell you, you need to think ahead of the time actually. And Mercury is that planet which will really going to help you to give you that problem solving kind of a mindset, or thinking out of the box ideas. That is also connected with Mercury with Rahu. So if your Mercury is even coming in trine with Rahu, like Mercury in the 1st house, Rahu in 5th house. So 1-5-9 relationship between Mercury and Rahu is also applicable here. Okay, because the planets that are sitting in trine to Mercury is also considered as a conjunction. So Mercury in trine to Rahu or forming connection with Rahu, Mercury even going into the fire elements is also going to give you very eccentric brain. Even Mercury specifically, whenever it's getting very close conjunction with Mars also. Although Mercury and Mars conjunction is a deadly conjunction in some separate aspects like relationship, but when it comes to sports or the gaming industry, Mars and Mercury is also going to play a very significant role in order for you to go there. Even your ascendant lord forming connection with Rahu, because that is also going to give you that kind of a brain where you have the capacity to explore that side of the life actually. Gaming industry, I will tell you, it's a billion-dollar industry. I don't know how many of you play games in your phone or like PlayStation or these kind of a thing, but gaming industry is a billion-dollar industry, I will tell you. And that billion-dollar industry is ruled by Rahu, even Mercury, even Mars. So these three planets, I will tell you, you need to pay attention towards closely and look whether they are forming a strong placements into your horoscope. They are very well positioned in the chart, or even if they are going in the quadrant houses, specifically first, fourth, 10th house, in the trine houses also, even in the Upacha sthanas, 3, 6, 10 and 11. So this placement symbolizes, yes, this person have the capacity or zeal present inside this person to become a very good sports person. Because I will tell you here in sports, the failure is also going to becoming a necessary part. So after failure, lot of mental frustration will also come. That is also planet Mars. So how well you are going to be handling your failures in your life, that is also dependent over the dignity of Mars. So Mars, Mercury, Rahu and even the ascendant lord, pay attention towards these specific planets, and this will help you to understand your career direction into your own life, specifically from the sports standpoint of view. So I hope you have gained some basic idea in this video with me. If you are having any queries and consultations with regards to your astrological chart, if you want to know your career aspect in more detail, so don't hesitate to get in touch with me. Just drop me an email and I will try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Make sure to subscribe my channel below. Hit the like button if you really enjoyed this video. You can also send me super thanks in contribution to my work if you find even small insights in this particular video with me. And I'm going to meet you very, very soon in the next video. Till then, bye-bye and Hare Krishna.